So, you must really be enjoying these stories. You almost made it to the very end last week. Well, let me remind you what happened. You remember that this world is much like ours, but futuristic, right? Of course, magic exists. There came a war some time ago that caused the humans to develop technologies to battle this magic that scared them. For the last few centuries or millenniums, this battle raged on until the coalition corporations united, forming a safe space for the humans. There were other corporations that formed their little hideouts around the world, but with them controlling the majority of most civilized areas, mercenary companies sprang forth. There was even a town, Merktown, that sprung up to grab all that moolah. The Avalonian Sky Special Operatives were one of these, and if you remember, they were composed of 6 people. Michael, the human combat suit pilot from England, Alara, who was chemically enhanced to be the best bounty hunter ever, Artima, she was a wood elf helker who grew up in Laszlo on the streets. Skylock, a dragonborn specializing in dimensional magic who appeared through one of the magical rifts. Carol, the secretary, and Sara, a young girl of 10 years of age. Through unfortunate turns of events, Skylock may be dead or missing. Artima is dead, having sacrificed herself to save the team, and Sara is missing, kidnapped by the coalition for what one can only assume is for nefarious means. The skies were pissed off.
Nope.
Okay. Angered. The ass operatives. Hey, what? That's what they were called. Well, anyway, the skies were so angered that they decided to take on a coalition base to try to save little 10-year-old Sara, which they'd become so attached to, whether they like to admit it or not. So attached to her that they decided to take on the coalition head on. They unleashed barrages of missiles and blasts from the particle beam cannon to take down 2 sets of power armor. One was a big one with 2 arms and 2 legs like you or me, but the other was a skull with 6 spider legs sprouting out from underneath it. You remember, right? Well, they all worked together to take down the first one when Alara and Hida left the skull spider, deciding to hunt for Sara, leaving Michael to come up with some fancy shooting. He knocked the 60-story building down right on the skull robot's head, pinning it down while he blasted it over and over, destroying it. While this was going on, Hida and Alara made their way down the stairs through the rubble. They dispatched of some guards and knew that time was short. They proceeded through the first room, came to the hallway that the civilians were running into, and began to go deeper. And after blasting the spider skull, Michael dismounted and proceeded through the wreckage of the building on an enraged mission. He jumps down from the suit, looking down at the rubble that lies before him and the hole that has been grenade blasted open. Standing at the bottom of the stairs, Michael, you see Hida and Alara having just killed a few guards. People have emptied out and ran through the hallway. They're through the next doorway.
Oh my god, I don't think I'll ever get used to killing people.
Good job, guys. Let's go kill some more. As I slap her in the back.
Guys, we have a problem.
And that is?
I'm out of grenades.
That's a problem.
Yep.
It is a problem. Could have told me last night. I could have made you some.
No, it wasn't a problem then. I used a lot of them. Trying to fight the robots. We have more pressing matters to attend to.
And you turn to the door, and it's a metal door. Of course, the emergency lights are on. The main power is off. There's a flickering, the slight bent steel rebar poking through the ceiling above you. And you go up to this metal door, open it. It's unlocked. You see leading down. Huh? Uh-huh. You see stairs leading down 5 feet, and the hallway turns to the left. Who's going first, second, and third?
Guess I should lead the pack.
Then I will go second.
Okay.
What's
With a vengeance in my heart and a scowl on my face, I walk forward.
Yeah, I only have a 15 armor class.
So you go walking down the stairs. It turns to the left and goes down some more stairs. And you can see the last of the people about 10, 20, 30, more than 50, about 100 feet down. Take a left down the hallway. And you hear their heavy footsteps going down another flight of stairs. As you get closer, you begin hearing, "No, this way, this way. Yes, we'll lock the door behind you." From around the corner.
Huh.
I think we need to go that way.
Oh, I wish I had spells. Let's see.
I don't think it matters as they're behind a door.
No, they're around the corner.
All right.
You haven't seen them yet.
I run them down.
As soon as you turn the corner, well, who's going first? You push through Michael and Laura.
Yeah.
It's a 5-foot wide hallway with the ceiling maybe about 8 feet up. As you push through them and go running up ahead, turn the corner, and you see at the end of the hallway, about 80 feet away, 2 more guards pushing the last of the doctors in and closing the door. One's closing the door, and the other one's standing there with a rifle at the ready, aiming down the hallway. As soon as you round the corner, he was holding his action. 7 and 3 plus stuff and stuff. He still only hits an armor class of 15.
All right.
Missing both times, right? Your armor class is what?
15.
15? Oh. 10. 16 points of damage to the chest.
All right, I can deal with that.
16 hit dice.
15
As 1/6.
minus 16 is 34.
As you get blasted in the chest, knocked back, you see the flash of light around the corner. Everybody roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh yeah,
9.
drink.
Oh, yeah. 2 drinks because we suck.
10.
So
Just
10
wanted to catch up.
and 9 is without any pluses.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no
with my pluses.
Aaron?
Oh, we both got 9.
15.
Okay, so 18, 15, and 10. Pencil is Michael, Hida, and Alara, and they got really shitty. Okay, Michael, you see Alara run around the corner and get blasted in the chest.
Step in front of the bullets and let off a barrage of how many are there?
There's 2 of them. One just finished closing the door. The other just finished shooting at Alara. Or Hida.
Does that mean there's one locked out?
They're both outside the door.
Oh, okay, cool. So both of them they got nowhere to run?
Nope.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for them right now. So,
They're wearing black goggles with a shaded over a helmet and some pretty heavy looking armor. I guess the
So-
modern version of plate.
And these are like
on my actual person, do I have an antimatter rifle? Is that just my suit?
Yes. No, that's your big old giant rifle that you keep on your back for
All right.
sniping shit.
Let's go ahead and freaking take 2 attacks with my antimatter rifle.
Okay. On the same one or on different ones?
On 2 different ones.
One on each one. Okay.
Are they holding anything like rifles or anything?
One just shot, and the other one's got one on his back.
All right, I'm going to spend 1 point on the one that has a rifle and disarm him. You get to use my new ability.
Nice. So yeah, make your attack roll. Spending 1 grit point
10 for the first one.
plus 9 is 19. That's a hit.
11.
Plus 9 is a 20. Those are both hits. And then let's see, disarming shot. Let's make a strength saving throw. He has to roll a 17 or higher, and he rolls a 17. As your blast hits him, and it kind of flies up out of his hand, and he manages to reach up and grab it and bring it down. But go ahead and roll damage.
It was floating away.
Mother.
Which is 6d8
Times or
plus 5 necrotic. So it's 2 shots, right?
Yep.
Don't worry.
Two shots,
I'll do it one
2
of
different
these
ones.
days.
Yep. So yeah, 68 on one, 68 on the other.
Guys, at one point we had 2 viewers.
Nice.
Now we only
Woo!
But thank you to the 1 viewer. We appreciate you. And to the second one. You checked us out?
Yay!
Thanks a lot.
What am I looking for?
All right, 68, 32.
32 plus 5 is 37 on
Another
his hand. And then 68 for the other one.
26.
26 plus 5 is 31. So 31 and 36. The second one was on the same leg, or on the leg, on his left leg. So 31 and 27. Okay. First one was his hand, and yeah, okay. That ends. Anything else?
No.
Okay. That hiding there at the edge of the corner, shooting down the hallway.
Stepped in front.
Oh, that's right. You ran up in front of way to them. You could probably Kita.
Ooh, you almost had a drink there. I was watching. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Sorry I'm taking a long time. I have to move stuff around. Well, I am going to use adrenaline control for 4 psi points. And I'm going to gain a temporary boost to my dexterity,
Okay.
and that is 1d6.
Very nice.
So I'm going to roll 1d6. All my regular dice are at my mom's house, so
Oh, shitty.
I'm rolling.
Well, at least you got roll 20.
Exactly. So I get an increase of 4 points to my dexterity.
Nice. Putting it up to what, 24?
Correct.
Gives you another +2 to dexterity abilities.
So it's +7. So that gives me +2 to my attack roll for my shotgun.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire a double barrel blast down the hallway.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll the
2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls.
Yeah.
Hang on. Roll 20, roll 20, roll 20. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that's
A second
11 damage for
shotgun.
that one.
Okay.
And the second
Uh,
shotgun blast is 26 for 10
Are
points
these-
of damage.
Are these both on the same guy or?
The motherfucker that thought it was cool to shoot me.
Okay, both blasts on him. First one hits him in the legs. Second one hits him in the chest.
And those are hit dice damage.
Yes. 10 from. That is
Let's
30.
see. So, oh shoot! You know what I didn't add? My dexterity bonus.
No, they were still hits.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, so anything else?
Yes.
That's bonus movement or bonus and attack.
Yes. Is there any furniture in the room that we're in?
It's a long hallway. Long, skinny, 5-foot wide hallway that you guys are kind of dodging and jumping and shooting around each other at
Oh,
single file only.
so there's like no way to go but forward, right?
You can move towards them. You're about 35 feet away from them. You've closed half the distance.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna move closer, even though I don't have a lot of hit points and such. I'll move up. My speed is 40.
Okay.
You said they were 35 feet away.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
You're up to them.
myself point blank with a shotgun. Does that give me any advantages to doing that?
We'll see next round.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run up to this guy and just point blank aim at him with my shotgun.
And then Laura.
All right. So how far away from me are they?
They're about 80 feet away.
Ah, okay.
You're still at the edge. Michael ran halfway.
Yeah. Well, I can get there, but then I would have to use a key point if I want to do an action still.
So what's to do?
Drink.
Dead air.
I did.
Everybody drink. It tastes like us being boring.
So what's the do?
I'm gonna shoot 2 darts at them, a dart each.
Okay.
Just a second. Dart. Dart attack number 1. It's 13. Not good enough.
No. Blink off the armor.
Dart attack number 2. It's 20. Dirty.
Yeah, that's a hit. On which one? The one that just got blasted with the shotgun twice?
No, the other one.
Okay. You managed to get it as everybody's fighting in slow motion back and forth. You see the dart fly in between Michael's head and then Alara's head. And then kind of as the other one's about to go down trying to block the shotgun, it flies past him and hits the guy right behind him like you're aiming. And kinch, the dart hits him in the neck in the weak part of the armor. Roll damage and
DM has to drink because he called Hida Alara.
no, I didn't. Alara was the one that threw the dart.
And you said it passed by Alara's head.
Oh,
Got you.
Hita's head.
I got you. I'm gonna drink too. Because I have an entire bottle of this black rum. And it's gonna go away tonight.
Oh, damn.
So that was a damage, and he has to do a DC 16 con save.
Uh-oh.
Fuck him up.
Fail.
Fuck him up.
Fail.
Fuck him up.
Fails.
He is paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
So he just stops standing there, not really knowing what to do, and after a few seconds falls over, flat on his back, unmoving.
It's like you hit him right in the chakra. Bam.
Yeah.
What was the damage?
1.
1 hit point. Okay. That guy didn't even get a turn.
Well, he ain't getting one now.
Right? And anything else?
No, that From where I am, no, I'm good.
Okay. You duck back around the corner, using it as blockage, and the only one there. Holy shit! As the shotgun comes pointed down at his stomach, and he fires, hitting an armor class of 16.
At me?
At who?
Yeah, at Hida.
Yeah, that's a hit. I need to get better armor.
So I spent all my money on.
AC 14
Wow.
plus 14 plus 5.
2.
Why is my armor class 15 then?
That's a good question.
Because that's inaccurate. Gosh darn it. 14 plus dex is 19.
There you go.
Miss. Eat shit. Kid.
Okay, fine. He does a 3-round burst with his, I was about to roll 66, but nope. A 3-round burst at you. You just kind of sidestep it, putting the gun right up against his stomach. His second attack, he's going to reach out for your throat with his left hand, letting the gun drop in his right hand, grabbing an armor class of 14, missing. As you jump backwards and then back to the top of the round. Michael, you're half the people as Hida pushed past you and Alara's throwing darts behind you.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do another couple of shots at the one that's almost dead.
Okay, well, his armor looks like it's taken a little bit of damage, but he's still doing all right.
All right, let's take 2 shots at him. And let's take action surge.
You've already used it today in the mech battle.
Oh, same day. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. So I guess it's just the 2 shots this case.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you go ahead and roll
14.
2 attack rolls? Plus 9 is 23 is a hit, and 8 plus 9 is a 17. That is a hit.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
oh, guys, this is why I shouldn't pregame as the producer. This whole time
Right.
I had season 2, episode 5 up.
So-
We're on episode 6.
roll 12d6 to
26.
or what is it? 12d8, right? Yeah. So that's the first shot, right? Did I drop off?
No, you're here.
Okay.
It says...
Aaron.
Oh, there. He just dropped out.
Oh, okay. Now he's back.
All right. That was weird. So do you hear me?
Yeah, so I heard 26. I was asking if that was just the first 8d6.
Yeah, that was just the first. And then 31
Okay.
for the second.
26, 31 is 57 plus 10, 5 for each one. 67 hit dice of damage from down the hallway, barely missing and slightly singeing the little edges of Hita's armor,
Hey,
leaving
yo,
little
watch-
scorch
watch
marks.
The cloak. Watch the cloak. Somebody can't get in the sun here.
And yeah, with these two blasts, the first one slams him back against the doorway. The second one blasts straight through his chest, straight through him, and pushing him through the door as the door falls straight backwards and makes a loud clattering ka-dung, 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 as it goes down another set of stairs. And it comes to a stop at the bottom.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Rest in peace, motherfucker.
And as you guys step over the unconscious one who's paralyzed there, or not unconscious, but paralyzed.
I say we kill him.
I shoot a bullet right in his head when he says it.
Okay.
He says it. She says it.
Oh, shit.
as your shoes are covered in gray, pieces of gray and white with little flecks of red spattered across. And you guys get up to the stairs. Same marching order. Michael, Alara, then
Yep.
Hida.
Yeah, we can do that.
As you guys,
Oh, and
Being all
I just did a kill, so I just got my grit points back.
you did. You got one back. So yeah, you get to the when you do a kill or when you score a nat 20, you get a grit point back. So you continue looking down this identical hallway, or you go down the stairs, kind of stumble over the collapsed body of the guy that you blasted and the door that he's laying on, and continue down the stairs some more. And you see all the way, and as soon as you turn the corner on the left, there's a big, heavy steel single door with a doorknob. It looks like it goes inward. It opens inward. Michael, you go up to try the door, and it's locked.
Hey, can I use like a I have thieves' tools.
Cool. I was wondering if one of you guys did something like that.
Yep, that is
But here's my question: does the door have any type of computerized locking mechanism, or
it is
traditional
it
locking?
is an electronic magnetic locking mechanism.
Okay, so thieves' tools probably won't pick the.
Mm-hmm. Yep, your thieves' tools are modernized.
Oh,
So picking locks is picking locks.
here we go. Let's see what I get. +9. 22.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. You go and you hear and then as a gust of air, and then the huge metal bars that sealed it closed retract back into the door, and the door opens up.
Open sesame.
And
Chicken. Sesame chicken. Hey, did you guys know that I had this in my pocket? Oh god, what the hell? Oh my god! Gross, there's a rat in my pocket! Guys, get it out, 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 get it out. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I'm frozen.
a little mouse runs out of his pocket down his leg and goes running her leg. Yeah, I'll drink. But goes running down your leg and takes a few steps away and almost looks up at her sadly,
I'm
cleaning its paws.
I'm like scared of it, but at the same time I'm like, I love you.
And
I
it
love
takes
you,
off in a
survive.
he takes off in the hole
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, that might have been one of the single most terrifying experiences of my entire life.
How old are you, Hida?
What?
How old are you, Hida?
Oh, to you guys, I probably
You look-
look about 16 years old. But let me tell you, I've been around for a while. Over 7
Okay.
years.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. You see, I was caught early. I can tell you this story when we're not trying to save this little girl's life.
But the single steel door opens up, and you see inside a maybe 10 by 15 foot room. At the far end of it are two sliding plexiglass looking doors, and you see on the other side of the plexiglass a hallway that's about 10 feet wide that turns to the right.
Hey, Dia.
And yes,
How long has it been since I did some warp? I'm running out of coffee, I think.
no, they bought you that big old QP.
Oh, no, I know, but like I'm trying to track the amount of time that I spent going without it, and I think it's about
Oh,
for my character to take another hit, but that's not available to me right now.
It's been about 30 minutes because it was right before you came into the base. No, not even that. It's been like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're good then. We're good. I got plenty of coffee time.
You see this plexiglass wall with sliding plexiglass doors in front of you. Just on the other side of it, a door to the right. That is another big heavy steel door. And the hallway continues down 10 feet wide, turning to the right.
Is it dark in this hallway or is it lit?
It is lit with track lighting that illuminates the completely white ceiling, white walls, and white tile.
Does anybody not have dark vision?
I don't.
Really? Okay, never mind. I was gonna turn off all the lights.
No.
Bad
I
idea.
probably have infrared in my helmet.
So you're at the plexiglass door, sliding doors.
All right. I open it and go inside.
You try and open it, and it's closed, locked.
It's locked.
Yep.
Can I pick it?
Try it.
Is it a difficult challenge?
It looks like it would be because there's no actual keypad lock to interface with. Be controlled remote.
Interesting. I see. The door is not connected here. It's connected to...
Andy, can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
So, 2 episodes ago, I said I was going to create like a bomb that would disintegrate metal. Do you remember?
You bought the acid, the nanobot.
The acid. How many do I
nanobots.
have of those?
You bought one.
Just one? Okay.
Yeah, because they were expensive.
Do they fit in a grenade launcher?
I'm sure they would.
Uh-huh. Okay. This one.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry,
It would probably-
question.
It would probably fit better. It's kind of a test tube shaped, and it would kind of fit better in like a rifle or maybe a shotgun slug or something to that effect.
I have a shotgun.
Uh-huh. As we're having a conversation, talking back and forth.
Okay, so thieves' tools, I guess. Would I still use thieves' tools?
If you'd like to try, yes.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna try and pick this lock, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't use my machine ghost ability to like go into the lock and figure out where its source is and make this picking process easier. Fuck it, I'm just gonna pick it.
Okay, roll.
It's loading. 16?
16 is you try, but you can't quite find where it's located.
I hate interface locks. They're the worst.
As you're hearing coming from the hallway that you guys came behind. Hey, come back here. Thud of footsteps getting closer.
Come back here. This guy's. Hey, have you ever seen Have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where they cut off the guy's fucking arms and he was still trying to attack? I'll cut off both of your legs too.
He stops at the end of the hallway and he says, I have backup on the way. It'd be best to give it up. Give up now.
That wasn't good.
All right, buddy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna kill you. We're looking for a little
So,
girl. If you value your life, you'll tell us where she is.
affirmative. They are, in fact, looking for project.
Shoot him.
He can't.
Shoot him right now.
Roll initiative, please, before he even talks in the freaking thing. I want to shoot that out of his hand.
Okay, while he's talking, both of you get to go for surprise round.
Yeah, he made the wrong choice.
Seriously.
Okay.
I shoot his hand, you shoot him.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot 2 blasts right at him. Bap. Okay, and I rolled an 18
Hit.
and a 22.
That is also a hit.
All right, 8 and 9 damage.
Okay, 17.
He shouldn't have talked. He should have just gave us the information we wanted, and then I'd just knock him out.
17 points of damage. Blast right to his chest in the same spot that he took the previous blast.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
And he's knocked back. Hurry! They're returning fire. So he finishes his.
Slug feel burning up your internals, buddy.
Actually, what's your name? Michael, you get to go before he finishes his sentence. I forgot.
Yeah, both of us were just like fucking
Before
dead.
he finishes the sentence, I'm going to shoot his hand off.
Doing the disarming.
Disarming. Yep.
Okay, go and make your attack roll.
18.
Dude.
Plus 9 is 27.
Dude.
That is a hit. And he makes a strength saving throw, DC 17. Oh, everybody drink. Crit 20.
Oh, don't.
Ah.
No. It was such a good roll.
It goes through the freaking radio and not his hand.
No. I'll drink, but I'll be very sad about it.
But roll damage for his hand anyway, 68, because that is a called shot to his hand.
Oh, I'm half a bottle down.
30.
Okay, plus 5 is 35. Hit dice of damage to his hand, his arm, and his shoulder, just completely getting blown off, destroying and shattering the radio that was in his hand before the sentence.
Good.
All he got out was affirmative. It is project, and plop. And yep. So you're at the door there behind them, Laura.
How far away is that?
That guy is about at the end of the hallway. Coming around the corner, he's about 20 feet away.
No problem then. Just gonna trot over to him and try to kick his jaw closed.
Yeah, you
Okay.
nonchalantly give him facial reconstructive surgery.
Right.
With the vibro blades.
Oh yes. We'll see if I need to do an unarmed strike too.
Okay.
19.
Is a hit.
That's 14 plus 4 vibroblade.
Damn, 18 points of damage straight to his chest as you bring your blade up through the right where he has already taken 2 blasts to the chest, puncturing it as he begins coughing and spitting blood at you, splattering your arm. And he falls limp while he's 6 inches in the air, being held up by your arm, by your vibroblade. And he falls limp on your blades.
All he had to do was cooperate, and he would have lived. Just saying.
You don't have to tell me. This guy didn't know when to shut up.
Okay, well,
Also, I totally feel like I'm the center of the universe right now, guys.
You know, he wasn't really handy.
Oh,
He wasn't handy.
guys, tell you we have a problem.
You did not.
I'm out of grenades.
Oh, yes. That is a problem.
Does this guy have any grenades?
No, I need high explosive rounds, like specially formulated to go into a grenade launcher.
So you guys are sitting here chatting in front of this plexiglass door.
Yeah, it's about time somebody opened it. Plexiglass, you said?
Plexiglass looking.
Is it bullet resistant?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, now I'm gonna shoot a hole in this wall, or in this glass.
With your shotgun?
Yeah, just one slug.
Okay. Roll your. Don't roll a 1 on an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like stepping back.
You know.
I rolled an 11.
It's an inanimate object. So, yeah, that's a hit.
6 damage. 6 hit dice damage.
I don't know. Make a dexterity saving throw there, Hida.
Oh, come on. Bullets don't ricochet off of bulletproof glass. Alright, here we go. Dexterity saving throw. Good news is it's +9. And I got an 18.
And go ahead and roll damage. Take half.
I take half?
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 6. So I take...
So 3 hit dice of damage as the bullet, the shotgun blast, flies and scatters off of it. A few of it, a few of the pellets get stuck in the glass, but most of them ricochet off of it. It did damage the glass a little bit, but it also hurt at the same time.
Yeah, it did 3 damage to me, but what part of my body?
Your chest.
Okay.
This looks like some old bullshit
I
here.
didn't know it was made of fucking rubberized slingshot material.
Let's
All
see
right,
how
so
I
in
like
the
these
past,
gloves of mine.
Sarah was able to freaking contact me, right?
She was before it was cut off.
Okay,
Just all you heard was Michael, and then it
I'm
went
gonna keep
silent.
like repeating in my head, Sarah, where are you? Where are you? And see if she picks up on it.
I
No
actually might be able to help.
No response as of yet, but you've been thinking that for a little while.
How much time do we have in this hallway?
How much time? I wouldn't imagine it'd be much, Shug.
Well, the thing is, I might be able to find where she is, but I need 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
A long time.
Yeah, but it's a very specific ritual.
We're not standing here for 10 minutes.
Sounds good. Let's find a closet.
I'm gonna try to hit the place where The bullets are embedded with my gloves.
Like Wolverine cutting through steel. Chink makes a little scratch in it, and again, shink, another scratch in it. You keep slashing at it, and eventually begins to crack and spider web, and hang there in that flimsy, shattered plexiglass type of way. Eventually, you leave up and kick it, taking you maybe a good 30 seconds or so to claw through this, and finally knock it down.
Awesome.
There's a doorway to your right, or the hallway turns right, about 40 feet away.
Well, they know we're here. And we have no idea where in this complex Sara is.
Yep.
And I think it would be really awesome if we could find a broom closet.
Keep looking
Let's
around.
see what's behind this door.
It's a big, heavy steel lock that says on top of it, "No metal allowed inside."
Oh, shit.
That don't sound good.
No, it doesn't, does it?
My friggin' implants out.
Maybe we won't go in here then. Let's go down that hallway.
Yeah.
You go towards the end and see the hallway ends at the right. The hallway takes another right, about 40 feet down. This hallway is eerily quiet. You go to the end and look down the right, where it turns again, and you see two double doors to the right and a small little 5-foot wide opening to the right.
Opening.
You go walking past the double doors to the opening, and you see inside what looks like into this little 10-foot long hallway. To the right, there's a door with a little 1-foot by 1-foot plexiglass opening in there, and to the left, it looks like elevators.
You know, this would have been a great opportunity to use my pet mouse. If it didn't fucking disgust me. I hate mice. Fuck. Nothing?
So you go back, you go past the double doors, and you see that they're on that hall opening, doorway to the right and elevator doors to the left.
Let's go to the elevators. Let's go down as far as we can. It's always the furthest freaking floor.
We don't know what's on each floor, though. What? Tell me more about this small hatch.
You go walking
Hey,
up to
we
it.
get in the
and-
elevator. We can jump out and then go like freaking perch on the side and like spend 10 minutes just sitting there with the elevator going up and down past us.
Yeah, but the problem is if somebody else wants to get on the elevator, then we're fucked.
Or just go on the side of it. I'm sure there's a walkway that people can go up and down. You can do your ritual.
Well, you're the one that bought me all this warp. So I'll try it if everyone else in the group is okay, and by that I mean Alara.
Everybody make a
Yeah,
perception
that's
check.
Ooh, we're in trouble. We talked too much, guys.
7.
Nat 20. Drink.
Woo, crit!
Oh, nat 20. Oh, so I only picked up 3 Red Bulls to do my mix with, and I've already drinking 2 of them.
Oh, you got 1.
So the last one I did half and half with just rum and Red Bull. It is strong.
Did you
Yeah,
do
it only
the
works with
toothpick?
vodka.
But it's black spiced rum. It tastes so
That's an interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, so Well, shit, I'll just tell everybody since it was 2 nat 20s.
No, it
Was it?
It was just one nat 20.
Okay. Well, you, Alara, just kind of standing at the hallway while everybody's looking around about to peek inside that little thing. You see at the end of the hallway to your left, the one that you guys came from, you see at the end of the hallway that you were walking towards a circular kind of seam at the end of the hallway.
Seam?
Seam.
Yeah, in the kind of steel wall, the white painted steel wall.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's a seam, meaning there's a weak point in that wall, right?
Well, it might just open up if you ask nicely.
Or if I shoot a grenade at it. Oh, wait. Guys,
You don't have any.
we got a problem.
What's your problem?
I'm out of grenades.
Oh, just that. Yeah, you told us.
I did?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I'll only ask 3 more times and then I'll get it.
Just 3?
Give or take.
So, Michael, you're kind of peering through that little plexiglass door, and inside, you see what looks like a small computer room with a movement of shadows off kind of to the right. You also see inside that this inside on the other side of the computers, the back wall, is all more plexiglass, and you can kind of see inside, and inside you see what looks a bit like patient tables in the dark. The lights are off in this room.
I'm gonna crouch down and start walking underneath the tables. So
It's on the other side of the door. It's on the other side of. You're looking through a little 1 foot by 1 foot plexiglass window.
It's not open? Oh,
No.
I thought it was open.
No,
So there's like a door in front of me with a lock, freaking.
a locked door. This one looks like a regular key lock. Good old fashioned 20th century door.
Well, I can do that.
Get to it now.
You pull out your little thing and push a
Reno?
couple of buttons on your little thing, and a little lockpick set kind of comes out mechanically, robotically, and you move it closer, and it does its thing. Just roll your check.
Man, it's easier when I use this, but like sometimes I just use old school lockpicks to like recreate the feeling of like when I was 13 and sneaking in the places. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't tell you that.
What was it?
27.
Damn. Easily, the door unlocks. You hear it after a second.
Well, all right, guys, it's open. This little meeting.
So we're going to be going in and fighting these people that you're seeing.
Let's go on a shoot first, ask questions later game. It's the best policy ever, and it'll keep us alive.
I don't see how that could be the case.
Well, what do you suggest, Alara?
I suggest that we kill them and then see if we can find out what we can afterwards.
That's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said, Alara. I love you.
I'm walking
You
through the
up.
door straight away as they're bitching behind me.
And you open the door, and as soon as you open the door loudly, you hear a collective gasp.
How many are there, and are they armed?
You walk inside, and you see a total of maybe 15 mixed doctors, white lab coats, civilian clothing people, all just kind of gathered around this little L-shaped room. It goes about 5 feet to the left and then 15 feet straight ahead. They're all cowering in that little 15-foot part of the hallway, kind of huddled down and hunkered down, trying not to move. And they look up to you, put their hands up with their eyes wide, shivering in terror.
What was that shot? Who screamed?
What's that?
You said that someone went, ah! Was that
All
them
of
that
them.
screamed? Or
That was all of them that just kind of freaked out at you guys coming into the room loudly and scarily.
All these people are unarmed?
From what you can see, unless you want to make a perception check.
Sure, I'll make a perception check. I can do that.
Me too.
There it is, +6. What do we get? Big rolls.
13.
Plus 2 is 16. 16, 22.
Guys, I'm on fire today.
You see one of the guys in the back has something that might be used as a weapon. It's a muscle stimulator.
A muscle stimulator?
Yeah.
All right, the first thing I do when I walk into the room and I fire a shotgun burst up into the ceiling. Boom! All right, everybody, and I pull a bag out of my pocket and I'm like, wallets and jewelry in the bags right now, every single one of you.
You know
They all look at each other in terror and kind of begin reaching for their wallets and everything that they have.
All of it now, quick! Alara, please collect these in this bag.
Michael,
You guys at the monastery would have approved of this.
I ignore what she's doing. I walk over to like the head doctor looking guy in a white coat, freaking looks smarter than everyone else.
He's he looks like the senior doctor. He's got a nice suit and tie on, but he's got a stethoscope around his neck.
I want you to know that while he's doing...
Where is Sarah? I walk over to him, just like a dead look in his eye. Where is Sarah? Tell me now.
I don't know who Sarah is.
Boom! I fire another shot into the air. Listen to
I
it
don't
now!
know who she is. The two of you roll intimidation checks,
All right.
or one of you with advantage.
What do you got for intimidation,
17.
Michael?
I rolled a 17, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but what's your plus?
17 plus 5?
He has +5?
Yeah.
Okay, he rolls advantage then. I'm not gonna roll.
Okay, 22. Roll again. See if you can get higher.
10.
Okay, so 22 it is. You're sitting there shouting at him with a shotgun blast going off behind you, and he'd yell, and he's saying, I don't know who Sara. And as so many times before, you smell the faint scent of urine.
Why is it always these sciencey types that piss themselves, really? It's like they don't have any spine. Wallets! Now! Fill the fucking bag!
He pulls out
a computer that's linked into the system here, right?
You see that these computers must control patient rooms. There are 3 different rooms that you can see from this room. One looks like an MRI machine off the T machine directly in front of you, and around the corner is a big old X-ray machine.
Go check each room. Pointing the gun at them while checking at the same time.
Yeah.
Describe Sarah. You know, this little girl.
You go walking into the are you going left to right or right to left?
Right to left.
You go into the X-ray room first, and you walk inside, seeing this big old camera head that hangs over the exam table, a computer, not a computer, a desk with a little recording device, pens, some papers all scattered along. Off to the other side, there's a vital signs machine, monitor.
Oh, I've got such an idea for a torture victim here in a second.
I look at them and I'm like, who's in charge of this lab right now?
They point to the guy that's holding out his card. There's a lot of money here. Just take it. Please.
I take
just
it
take
and I
it.
pocket it because that's the kind of person I am. And then I say, now we're
You get a card with 120,000 credits on it.
Good boy.
Nice.
Guys,
Better be sharing that
as
shit.
soon as I run that, I'm like, guys, he only had like 50 credits.
But in the meantime,
How many,
one card with 120,000 credits. You want to just put it up for everybody?
I'm
All 15 people, let's say 250,000 credits between the whole 15 people.
okay, 250,000.
Yep.
I'm gathering this shit, so I know what's going on here.
1 7 2 8 3 equals 26 7 28 3. Don't laugh at the way I do math. Fuck y'all.
267,000. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, I understood it.
6 2 6 7 2 8.
What's in the next room?
Okay, now after I'm done looting this guy, I'm gonna ask him for something, and I'm gonna be like, "What do you know about Project Stargazer?" And mind you, I have a really fucking short temper right now.
Stargazer, that's something that the Obsidian Corporation was working on, wasn't it?
The Obsidian Corporation.
You remember that these are the guys that hired you for it. The Obsidian Corporation was the ones that.
So
Now,
you're saying they hired us and then kidnapped our girl?
No, we're not related. We're not affiliated with them.
Oh. Well, fine.
These are coalition, straight up coalition.
Okay, sorry, I was confused. Let me ask you a more poignant question. You're abducting people and hiding them out here. Anyone with psionics. Now, where are they
They're
going?
not people. The downstairs. Here, as he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a key card and here. This will grant you access to every room. Don't kill me, please.
Thanks.
And you're as you're walking into the next room, Michael, the CT room, you see a big old wall with a circle and cut out of the middle that the patient table slides into. The as the machine rotates around the patient, it's off and powered down. And inside this room, it's almost exactly the same setup as the X-ray room.
Nobody's in there.
Nobody's in there.
Next room.
Is
You go walking over to the.
it
As you guys are intimidating the shit out of these people, and Michael just walks by you into the next room. You open the door, and inside you see it's a big old MRI machine, almost set up exactly the same previous to, with the vital signs monitor and this and that. Another big old circular ring that spins around the patient table, and on the table here in the MRI, you see a old man, but this old man has kind of greenish skin with pointed ears and long golden locks, looking very much like an elf. It's tied down, and you're mid sentence. He says, "People, those aren't people. Those are DBs. You all are DBs. I knew you would come to kill me eventually. That's why we'll never stop trying to end every last one of you." And he reaches over and slams his hand on the computer. And Michael, the room that you're in, you begin hearing the machine powering on. The ring begins spinning.
Oh shit!
Let's shoot the electrical cord, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm still out there collecting jewelry and threatening everyone.
So yeah, that head doctor reaches over and board and starts powering up the room that Michael just went into. The one that gave you the money and the key card. So you're still collecting stuff?
I'm gonna put my vibroblades up to his face and tell him that he better turn it off if he doesn't want to see how they work.
And while you're doing that, Laura, you're collecting the last of the money, shouting at the doctor, and Michael, make a strength saving throw.
14.
14 plus 8 is 22, right? Yep, that's a plus 8. As the guns, the big old plasma rifle on your shoulder gets pulled off of your arm towards the machine. You reach out and grab it just in time. Your pistol goes flying. You reach in time, holding on to it.
I want to use this right now. I'm gonna release the frickin' grenade, the nanobots, and let it go.
It's more of like a shotgun shell. Or you just like you can take the violent, but you'll have to let go of one of your weapons.
What do you say?
You'll have to let go of one of your weapons.
Damn it. Okay, how about if I take a shot at the wiring to the machine?
Okay. Shut it down. Never. And against you, Alara, the doctor behind him gets up and jumps towards you with his his muscle stimulator, and misses. You see it coming a while away. Hida, what are you doing? You're in the room with Alara, dealing with people.
All right, I'm dealing with people, and I'm not in the room with Michael, and he hasn't yelled for help yet, right?
Not yet.
So I'm finishing up dealing with them. Once they've given me all of their money.
Yeah, you're done collecting money.
Okay, once they've given me all that, I say, now leave, all of you. I'm going to take my turn securing the exit for Michael.
They are
not letting the bastard in front of me leave.
They are all taking cue from the doctor and the guy that attacked, and they're getting ready.
Oh, so it's going to be that way then.
They're rising up. With your shotgun?
Yeah, I'm going to be like, y'all are stupid. And then I just shoot one of them. Boom.
What's the range and area of that shit?
The range is...
Not the range, the area of effect, the size of the blast.
The size of the blast from a shotgun?
Yeah, did you write that down?
It was a cone. Here's my confusion, right? You said the range is 100 to 600 feet.
It's 100 feet for regular, and then at 600, after that, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, I understand that. But then we also have programmed in here, right? Dex saving throw flat 14. Shouldn't that just be an attack roll?
Yes, it is an attack roll.
Okay, so no dex save.
That is, yeah, no dex save.
Okay. So
We'll just make it slugs.
damage is 1d6 dex. 100 feet.
Make an attack roll.
But yeah, it doesn't tell me the cone size.
Okay.
All right, attack rolls coming up. Oh, that's good news. That's real good news. Yep. Crit! I knew it was a crit once it loaded because it loaded the crit damage first.
Nice! So, how many hit dice?
So, I get... Man, I rolled really shitty on my crit, to be honest.
What was the damage?
11 total.
11 hit dice?
Yeah, on the guy that was trying to...
Which turns out to be 88 hit points. And because it is hit die damage on non-hit die armor, you fire the blast. And every single person is just blown apart and cut in half and splattered all.
Wow.
Evil.
Did I get blood on me?
You know it's going to get sticky soon.
Oh my god. Does anyone know prestidigitation?
Press the what?
I need a bath. Like fucking right now. Oh my god. This is gonna be the worst day ever.
And yeah, Michael, you are being sucked up into this machine, being pulled by the guns closer to it. You're still holding on to him. Go ahead and make your attack roll to shoot at the shit.
3.
Well, it's an inanimate object, so
Well, 3
That's a hit.
19. Unless they,
They-
yeah,
with which weapon are you attacking?
be my big old pistol,
The antimatter rifle or the pistol?
antimatter rifle.
Okay. Well, you attack with disadvantage because you're firing a two-handed weapon. One hand. Go ahead and roll another. So it doesn't matter. Just don't roll the one.
Nope, 6.
Okay. As the little chunks of metal that were in your pocket, the coins and this and that, gets sucked out into the machine, you begin hearing in those spinning magnets a bunch of heavy, fast rattling. This thing must be spinning over 800 RPMs. And you fire the 2 blasts, blasting a hole in the side of it, and the magnet ring comes out, slamming into the wall just to the side of it, blowing a hole through the wall. And the machine powering down, shocking electrical sparks flying all over the place. You can see out that hallway that this is the room that said no metal allowed inside, and the magnet ended up collapsing the entryway that you guys came in originally. So you just made a shortcut all the way through back to where you started.
So that the little green guy, did that shit fall on top of him, or is he still alive there?
No, he's still alive. It blasted apart right past him.
So I walk over to him with a grin on my face. I'm not here to attack you. Do I have to?
He's
kill you?
unconscious. He's
Oh.
unconscious, lying there, strapped to the machine, or strapped to the patient table.
Yeah, let him be. Fuck him. Walk by him.
Okay, so you guys are surrounded by
Wait, no, I got a shortcut here, guys.
a bunch of dead bodies and an unconscious elf.
You have a problem with
We should at least try to wake him. What?
Do you have a problem with the way I handled things, Alara? I look to you as I load my shotgun shell back into its housing and click it back up.
Nah, hell. Some people don't know when they
Yeah, they were
aren't in the position. Yeah.
Okay. I just need validation.
So left is the elevators. You guys have explored these 3 patient rooms, the control room. There's the elevator and the that seam in the wall. And
We should check out that seam I saw.
Oh my god, guys, you know what would work on this seam?
coffee.
No. No. A grenade. Aw, shit, guys, I forgot to tell you. We have a problem.
We have a problem.
Is it that you're out of grenades?
How did you know? Are you like
We know everything.
psychic? Because I'm psychic and that still surprised me.
Man.
Okay, Alara the Prophet.
Hey, Matt, that's my street name. You're not allowed to use that.
That's a pretty good street name. Shit.
Oh my god. We gotta get you an album
So-
cover.
So yeah, you guys go walking over to this seam. It's about a 6-foot diameter, perfect circle that's in this dead end of the hallway. In the wall, very fine little seam. It's usually unnoticeable.
Sure.
Does anybody have like explosive charges or like a deflector dish that we can bounce a thing off of and make it explode?
No, ma'am.
Nope.
Well, that sucks. I don't know what we're gonna.
I'm going to try charging it.
Ooh, good call.
Only thing I got is my nanobots, but I want to save it for later.
As well you ought. I'm going to try charging it and see if the wall responds to vibroblade.
You go and scrape off some of the paint. It did a little bit, but it's not going to be as easy as the steel door before, or the plexiglass window. This is solid steel, and it's thick.
Are we in a safe place to chill for 10 minutes? While I do hard drugs and think of a way to save us?
There's the elevator.
I know, the stupid elevator, but it's gonna be dangerous. Every floor is like a death trap in an elevator.
Every elevator car is like a death trap on a floor.
Dude, you just wrinkled my brain.
Sure.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Guess we could try the elevator then. I
You go
want to
and-
cast clairvoyance for you guys is basically what I'm getting at, so that I can get a reading of where she is. The question is,
Yeah,
where is Sarah Hicks?
yeah.
Do you use your VR goggles for that?
For clairvoyance? No, it's a psionic.
Or, oh, okay.
But I mean, my psionic visions come to me in a multitude of ways because I get so
Right.
up on coffee. It's like a requirement, a prerequisite, if you will.
You go and snort a little line and go into this weird, unusual rocking back and forth with your eyes rolling back and yeah.
Oh,
You don't know that you're saying it, but because you're in the trance, but everybody else around you is looking at you like, the hell? You're rocking back and forth, and
just feed me the info. I'll roleplay it.
as your mind goes expanding, it is blocked by each individual floor has layers that block specifically psionic energy.
It's like they're jamming my radar, guys, and like, where is Sarah Hicks? What floor, at least?
How about we do the reverse? Can't we tell where they're blocking him?
That's another.
Yeah, this floor, each floor, the floors, the ceilings, all the walls are made of this unusual material or there's an unusual energy being radiated that blocks psychic energy.
But we can't even be sure where she is. The last known signature was from inside this building, though, right?
There is a fading trace of her presence that was on this floor.
That was on this floor. Interesting. Well, let's go to that presence first on this floor? And
the last known presence of this floor that she was at was in the elevator.
son of a bitch, Jose. We're taking the
Honest, I'm not
elevator.
trying to railroad.
Fine, we're taking the elevator, guys. Just get in and push the fucking button. I wasted
You
the
go and
entire line of warp on you guys.
you go and pry open the elevator doors. They're unusually easy to pry open. And as soon as you open them, you feel a blast of heat come from below. And you look down. You look down the tunnel, seeing that there's flame at the bottom. The elevator car must have crashed at the bottom when you destroyed the building.
Oh no.
There are cables hanging, though, by the way.
I immediately leap to the cables.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I'll take acrobatics. It's dex based, so it helps me out.
Yup.
Don't fuck this up for me. Okay, cool. 17.
You're gonna jump out and grab onto the onto the steel cable.
I'm sliding on down. I'm after Sara now. That's all I care about.
Who's going next? Or is anybody going next? The seam didn't respond.
I'll go next.
You go next. Make a dexterity or athletics. Your choice. I think for you it'd probably be best to go with acrobatics.
You mean athletics?
Acrobatics, dexterity based.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, 20.
Everybody in the crit.
20? Are you kidding me? Another crit? Guys, we are killing it today.
Straight up 20.
I was gonna, and not just that. Everybody in this party has a dexterity of 20.
Maybe it's time
Indeed.
to revise the way that we roll, Jose.
No, it's just how you guys made your characters. You all are dex-based characters. We got a gun shooter, a rogue, and a monk. They're all dex-based. It's just how it worked out.
If I may digress, I actually read an article early on in 5th edition that said why dexterity is the most OP skill in 5e. So now I always just play dex characters because I know it's super overpowered.
It is kind of how it goes.
Dex is like all dodging and moving around and shit, whereas strength doesn't really do anything at all.
Not as much as I think it should.
Yeah, like all it really affects is your carry weight.
My damage.
Yeah, damn.
Melee.
Like if you.
But if you got dex, if you use dex, you got dodging and ranged attacks, so you're in the clear.
Yeah,
and
like you're good.
yeah. Okay, but anyway, we were going down. Crit 20. You go and jump off the edge, jump off the back wall, do a spin, and grab onto the steel cable. No need for you to make any more dex checks for this steel cable.
Nice.
Monk, Alara.
See.
What did you roll?
8.
You go jump out and grab hold of it, and you kind of begin sliding down, and it burns your hands so hot that you have to let go.
Catcher.
Hold on. Above you is Michael. Make a strength check.
10.
10 plus 2 or 3 or something, but that's enough. As you reach out, and Alara, you're falling, and wait, you've got slow fall. You see that this shit goes about 25, let's see, 2, 3, 35 feet down.
I can take that without any trouble.
As you go jumping from wall to wall, kind of going down panically, you see that there's a doorway to the floor right below the one you guys left. A doorway to another floor below that one. And one more doorway to another floor below that one. So there's 3 floors below you. Are you going to try and make an attempt for any of them?
Are we going to the bottom, boys?
The bottom where the flames are at?
I'm spelling it with an I, so it's gender neutral.
By the way, the flames will lick at you at the bottom floor.
Okay, well, I'd like to maybe stop above the flames then. Let's go for the floor above the flames.
Yeah.
Okay. You go and jump across and grab onto it. Athletics check.
What happened to acrobatics?
Not on this one.
Oh no.
13.
You manage to grab onto the door and pull it open just quick enough for you to actually get inside.
Oh damn, we're
So you're at the floor right above the flames. You open the door, and immediately inside, you see maybe a 35-foot long hallway that's 10 feet wide. And at the very end, a plexiglass door and plexiglass wall. And you see on the other side of this wall, there's a room with a bunch of chairs, a bunch of surgical instruments on the walls and on the table, and big sterilizing machines off to the left. There's 2 doors to the left and 3 doors to the right.
So let's look at the doors to the right.
You go walking into the doors to the right while everybody else shimmying down, making an acrobatic check there, Kita.
An acrobatics check?
Yes.
4K. Here we go, acrobatics. Come on, don't fuck me. 12?
Is that with your plus?
Yeah,
Whatever.
everything.
As Alara jumps past you, and it kind of freaks you out, and you almost let go, but you manage to hold on and continue down past the 2nd floor below you guys.
Okay.
Roll one more. You're at the third floor
Okay, so I want
that Alara went
off
into.
on a separate floor from Alara and clear, so we
Oh,
can
okay.
clear multiple floors and use our headsets to communicate with each other.
Okay. There's the floor right above the one Alara went into.
That's the one I want to go on.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, no, I'm not good at that, Jose. Okay, +3, which brings me to a total of.
22.
How did you know, Jose? Are you a psychic? No,
I don't know.
I'm serious. Hang on, I'll show you. It says 22. I'm not gonna.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Seriously,
I just felt
guessed
it. I just felt it. As
This
you
is
jump
from
across
DM.
and you grab hold of the doors and tie them open, and you open them up, and inside this floor, you see directly in front of you, kind of like there's a doorway directly in front of you. A hallway that goes forward on the left side of this doorway, and a hallway that goes forward on the right side of this hallway. That there's a room right in the middle of these 2 hallways that the doorway is facing you.
Are there any signs or markings anywhere that like lead?
Yes.
Apartment.
On this doorway, you see clean utility.
Clean utility.
Yep.
So this is the wrong floor.
That's not the floor. That's what that room in front of you is.
Oh, man, really? Okay, I open the door, I guess, and like check, just clear.
You go walking up. The door has a little keypad that takes a numbered code.
It takes a numbered code.
Yeah.
So can I like use my thieves' tools on it, or do I have to use Machine Ghost?
No, you can try thieves' tools.
Okay, let's see what we got here. +9, +9, +9. Roll good, roll good, roll good. $28.
Damn.
I rolled. Let's see what
So
I
yeah,
for the pluses. I rolled
17, 18, 19. 19 because you get a +9.
19.
You hold up your little palm device, handheld device, push a couple of buttons on it, and immediately 4 digits begin scrolling. 4, 3, 4, 3.
4343. Man, I love when people don't know how to use security devices.
And you open the door, and inside you see. I will tell you in a sec.
Okay.
Michael, you see Alara get off on the floor, or Hida get off on the floor above,
Oh, you have to
below you. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Which floor are you getting off on? There's one directly in front of you, one of the 2 floors that they got off on, or the flaming door all the way at the bottom.
Guess I'll do a separate floor, the one right in front of me.
Okay. You go and make an athletics check, which for you is +8.
12.
+8 is 20. You go and swing across, jump across, and pull open the doorway. And you open the door and you look inside and you see. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's the floor that Alara went into, the floor that Hida went, flaming floor. You guys are on the just left that floor that I thought you were going into.
So wait.
So
I'm
there's
not the one going up to that through that keypad door.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you 2 guys right. I just messed up Michael. Michael, there's the floor you left, one of the floors that they went on, or the flaming floor at the bottom.
So, flaming floor at the bottom. Can I land on top of the broken elevator?
Yep, you can land on top and try and get into the doorway, but fire damage probably.
Yeah, be careful.
Probably.
Be careful, Michael.
I got enough life. I think I can do it. I can also heal a little bit back too.
We don't need to.
So
we need
let's
to make
break-
a new character again.
Let's break in the hatch.
So you drop
And
down, you go climbing down, and right as you're about 10 feet up, you go and drop to try and do it as quickly as possible. Go ahead and roll a, first off, either acrobatics or athletics. Make an acrobatics check.
11.
+9 is 20. You land at the bottom without taking damage. As the flames begin rolling up over you, make a strength saving throw, which is +8 for you.
3.
That's 11. That's not enough. So you take full damage, and you take 5 + 9 is 14 hit points of damage,
Yikes.
taking you down to 80.
Okay.
And then you make an athletics check to try and open the door, which is +9.
17.
Damn. 26. You go and pry open the door easily, no
I'm bringing
problem.
the fire. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, shit. Throw open the doors and you jump out. And you see in this room 3 patient tables on the right, 3 patient tables on the left, all wired up to this plexiglass center right in the middle. You see that there's a surgical robotic type machine inside this plexiglass room with a patient table right in the middle. And off in the back left corner is a giant power supply with a glowing golden orb right in the middle and two kind of cones pointing directly at it from both the ceiling and the...
Huh. I guess I want to go check
In the beds.
On the bed.
In the beds, there is 3 unconscious patients on the right and 2 unconscious patients on the left. There is nobody inside the plexiglass room in the middle.
Is there doors I can open up, or are they sealed?
Nope, this is all there is in this room. The 3 unconscious people.
So there's no doors.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
13.
13 plus 2 is 15. You look around and you don't see anything, but you go walking closer and you see that these people are alive that are in these beds, these 5 people. They are all varying races. A dragonborn, an elf, a halfling, a dwarf, and a tiefling.
Let's go to the dwarf.
You go walking up to him. You see that he's naked with a blanket covering up to his chest, all kinds of electrodes stuck to his head, just like everybody else. And these electrodes go down and into a computer in the plexiglass room.
Start disconnecting the wires.
Okay. Back to Alara. You were going to look at the doors on the right?
Yes.
Okay, now the 3 doors on the right. You open the first one, and you see inside 3 patient beds with a couple of patient monitors on either side of them, surgical gear, surgical caps. This isn't the surgery room. This is the preoperative room. You go walking up to the second door, and that door has a keypad lock on it.
Now I just ask you over the intercoms. Peter, how do you do that? Oh no. Can't even hear me.
You hear static that no communication comes through.
Oh no. It's these fucking goddamn buildings. They're made out of lead. We're all gonna get lead poisoning.
And if you shoot through it, it's
Well, I certainly don't plan to push random key entries to the computer.
It's not a computer. It's a little keypad lock on locking the door closed.
That's all I mean.
Okay, big stupid computer.
Yeah.
You can try and go to the next room, or
Yeah.
you go up to the next door on the right. You see on either side a bunch of you see 3 respiratory ventilators on the side of 3 patient beds. On one of the beds, you see an unconscious person with tubes going down his throat, a big old face mask on his face. He's breathing. You see the machine's signs going up and down with every breath.
Well, shit. I can't get anything out of this guy. He can't even breathe.
There's a doorway in front of you and the 2 doors on the left.
What's the doorway in front of me look like?
That is the plexiglass with in front of you the sterilizing machine, a bunch of surgical instruments all hung up on the wall and laid neatly and cleanly on trays across the desk in front of you.
This is really creepy. I don't know. Maybe I should go try to find the others.
And
So
Hida, you go up to the doorway.
yeah, I'll move on.
Sorry, you broke up there.
Alara?
Ronnie?
Ronnie, we love you. But we
We lost you.
Oh, guys, I'm right where I need to be right now.
Okay. Hida, you open up that doorway and you look inside and see vials and vials of medication, gauze and bandages on the right, wound care and antiseptics directly in front of you by Clean Utility. This is where they keep all the stuff that they have to keep clean to treat wounds.
And you said there's medication?
Vials and vials.
Hydrocodone.
What kind of medication? As someone who is...
Educated?
As what I like to call myself is like a coffee aficionado.
A connoisseur, if you will.
Yes, a connoisseur of coffee. Is there any
You
coffee
go-
in this room?
Morphine, codeine, oxycodone. This is pain medications galore.
Holy shit, I'm gonna OD tonight. Alright, I start talking everything. I just seriously just like, I don't care about anything anymore. I'm
Hold open a bag,
occasion. Yeah,
stick your arm out, and just walk down.
yeah, straight up.
Skip in and whispering at the same time.
Oh
I
man,
can't hear each
Um,
other over the intercom anymore, so.
Nope.
Ronnie, you back?
I'm here.
Okay, and you're walking and raiding this room. You're in there for a minute, so we will go to Michael.
Oh my god, I can't believe I wasted my whole turn on you, Hida. This character is getting obnoxious.
Dude, it's a crazy.
Yeah, exactly why they hired me.
Michael, you see the dwarf, you unplug the stuff attached to his head, and you see some lights inside that plexiglass kind of go out. A couple of little blinking lights on the machine in there.
Maybe it might someone to come check what's going on. That'd be a good thing. Is he starting to come to? Is he unconscious, still out?
He's still out for a few more seconds, but he's kind of beginning to stir.
I'm gonna start talking in Dwarvish. I'm here. I'm a friend. Don't be alarmed. I'm here. I'm here to help you.
Languages.
Yes.
Where are You do?
Do.
Common and Dwarvish. Yep. Well, hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, you begin speaking in Dwarvish, and he kind of begins to open his eyes, and he looks over at you and says in Dwarvish, what god am I thinking? Odin, 'tis you who have come to bestow thy eye upon me. Guide me with your sight, he says as he reaches his hand out towards you.
I'm here to help you, but I need your help as well. I'm looking for a young girl. Her name is Sara. She is like 5 foot, brown hair, blue eyes.
I don't know. The last thing I remember is being at home, and then some people broke in. A bunch of dog boys came in and Then it went dark.
Can you
I
fight?
I don't fuck with no dog boys.
fight. I don't know. I'll give it my best, he says as he steps out of bed. And naked as the day he was born, he kind of stands up and kind of his legs buckle under his weight. And he kind of falls to the ground on his knees. Hey, you go on ahead. I'll catch up, he says as he's struggling to stand.
I start unlocking everybody in the room, like start unplugging one by one.
And the one closest to the power generator, you go walking that way, you see a little scurry of movement as somebody goes running and hiding behind another, trying to circle as you're going around to undo the electrodes on the last one. And from there, we will go back to Alara. You've got the sterilizing and surgical equipment in front of you, the surgery recovery and pre-op to your right, that locked door to your right, and then 2 doors to your left.
Okay, this stuff doesn't seem terribly necessary to me. What's on the left?
You open the first door and you walk inside and see a big old anesthesia machine, a surgical table, some surgical lights hanging from the ceiling. Not much else in this room.
Your descriptions are so specific because you work at a hospital.
I do, and I know it, yeah. That's why I kind of ran with this one. You also see a few little medications on this anesthesia machine that holds a couple of drawers and wall cabinets along the wall.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out a lot. You said a few little what?
Vials of medication on the anesthesia machine. Some drawers
That's what I was going to ask you about. I'm so glad you mentioned it.
some drawers that open underneath the anesthesia cart, and then a couple of cabinets along the wall.
What am I able to loot from this room?
You go scourging and opening up everything. From the anesthesia machine inside, you find a muscle stimulator just like the one that they tried to use on you. Syringes, medication, if you want to roll a medicine check.
Okay.
And in the cabinets are a bunch of blankets and some smaller devices that are used for that have what look like blood pressure cuffs on them, but bigger.
Well, I rolled a nat 1. Drink.
Oh, guys, I'm going to finish my drink for that and pour me another one.
This is definitely aspirin. It's gotta be. It's acetaminophenol. Some shit. That's what aspirin is, right?
No, it's space aspirin. You know, generic, space, whatever.
In truth, if anybody else wants to look at them, write down that you got 4 vials of iodine.
Okay.
For some specialized iodine that gains 1d4 hit points and removes any disease.
It does how many hit points?
1d4 hit points and removes disease.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you got 6 doses of that. What else? Blankets, and in the next room right over is the exact same thing. Another operating room with another 6 more if you want to take them, and blankets and other random little electronic shits. Oh, and a second nerve stimulator, which is basically 1d4 points of damage of hit points, but they make a constitution save, DC 14, or be stunned for 1 round.
That's all right.
ending that as everybody's just, shit, this looks like fun, and grabbing a bunch of shit. Michael, you pick up the Alara, sorry, Hida.
Oh,
We
dude,
just did Alara.
screwed it up.
Yeah, I screwed it up twice. Hida, you're just finished looting this room. You think you've got everything, but you check just one more time, make sure you didn't drop it. Okay, got it all.
Got it all?
I think. No, wait. No, I got it all. Okay.
Okay, so how
Wait.
much is it all?
Right. 200 vials of drugs.
Oh, if somebody doesn't take those from me, I'm gonna die.
Of course, you could sell them on the black market. This is hospital grade shit.
Yeah, dude, no, I'm gonna just take it all and kill myself on accident. And I laugh, but it's actually tragic.
Oh man.
Vials. I'm gonna write vials of medication instead of drugs.
Pain medication.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay. So yeah, you leave this room.
Okay.
Wait, you open the door and turn and look back inside one more time? No, I got everything. Okay. And you see the
Yeah, no, wait, I got everything. But did I
there's a
Yeah, I got everything. And you guys hear me talking about this over the intercom.
No, they don't. Nobody hears anything.
That's right, we're all split up. Okay.
There's a hallway, there's the elevator in front of you, and a hallway to your left and a hallway to your right.
No computers?
Not in the hallway or in the medication storage room.
Okay. Fuck, dude, I don't like being on separate floors. I feel the empowerment to go left.
You go left, and you go turning the corner, and you see that there's a clear patient room with a ventilator on the side, punched into it. Hanging from the front window, there's a bunch of disposable paper gowns, boxes of gloves on the windows, and you see inside a half-elf on the respirator with all kinds of electrodes and shit connected to him, IVs.
Half-elf?
Half-elf.
Oh, man. Okay. This is tough because I'm afraid that if I disconnect him, he'll die. And I don't have my friends. I don't have my friends to tell me that it's safe to do that. So I'm trying not to metagame by knowing that Michael just did it and it was fine. So I'm gonna roll a die. Odds or evens, Jose?
Odds. Never tell me the evens.
Okay, so on odds, I will know it's safe. Come on. Roll the die. Evens. I don't know it's safe.
Yeah, this stuff looks pretty connected to him inside that glass. Do you go into the room?
Does this half-elf look like Sara? I know Sara was a little girl, so no.
No.
Okay, cool. Next room, don't care.
Next room, you open it up, you see inside a bunch of mops and buckets and
don't care.
You close it. You go to the next room. There's a men's room and a women's room.
Huh. I look at the men's room sign, and I look at the women's room sign, and I look at the men's room sign again, and the women's room sign, and I'm like, I don't know what to do here. Next room.
You come to the dead end of that hallway.
Okay.
Oh, there's a doorway to your left.
Oh,
A door to your left.
got it. Taking that door.
You open it up, and you see inside A circular table in the middle, a refrigerator off to the left, a microwave on the desk next to it, but a computer laptop sitting right in the middle of the circular table. And so from here, we will go on to you've checked, there's 2 operating rooms, a place for sterilizing the equipment, surgical tools, and the surgery places, the recovery and stuff. The only door you haven't been in on this floor is the locked door.
A week. How am I going to get off this floor? I guess
Go
I
back out the
better-
way you came.
Yeah, I guess I better give that a try.
Going to make another acrobatics check. You go walking back.
$21.
You grab onto that thing and you see a floor below you and the flaming floor below that. You know Hida went into the one right below you.
Okay, I'll go after her.
Okay. You get out and you see on the left a hallway with 5 doorways, and on the right, Hida's coming walking around the corner from that alleyway or that hallway.
Hida, you crazy son of a bitch. Are you okay?
Is she muted?
Doesn't look that way.
Huh. You there, Cody?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, you're back. I got down to the floor where you are.
Got it.
Hida, you
You
crazy
come-
looking son of a bitch. You okay?
I kind of hide the bag behind my back with my hands closed, and it's very
Sleight of
obvious.
hand.
Sleight of hand, you said?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good, because I have advantage on sleight of hand. 20.
Beating the passive perception. Yeah, you. It looks like she's adjusting her pants, and puts her hands back to her sides, but she's got a nervous tick to her.
Hey, Alara. What's up?
I could ask you the same, Hida.
Yeah, what are you? You're supposed to be a floor above me. What's going on? Taking medication.
Oh, I found medication too.
How much you want for it? I got uppers, I got downers, I got everything.
I don't need other drugs. I'm already on enough of them.
So you're saying I can...
I grabbed these because... No, I grabbed these because they're good for your health. Like when you get hurt.
Oh, man, I got... now that you mention it, it's like I got this shooting pain in my back, and it just keeps going. It goes from, all the way up the spine.
Well, it's a good thing you found some medication then.
Yeah, totally. Can I have it?
No, you can't have what I found.
Ah, damn it. This is why I hate running in groups. Everybody's so goddamn selfish. I just go to the next room. I'm trying to find Sarah. If she's not...
There are 5 doors.
Sarah, I slam the door and leave.
There are 5 doors all along the side. You open them up. There are general patient exam rooms.
Empty?
Some have people. Some don't.
None.
But you open the third one. And you hear a gasp of people. There's a group of people hiding behind the bed. And then we will go to Michael. Michael, you you just heard the dwarf say, "Go on, I'll catch up to you," kind of stumbling and stuff. Seeing that movement behind another table, he thinks he's still hidden.
I'm going to start undoing the person in that room, but also speak out loud. I know you're behind me. Who are you?
He steps out from behind the table, and you see he pulls out a gun, hand pointed at you, a pistol of sorts. And he's got it pointed at you. No. Who are you? Why have you come to kill us? You're allied with
Sara, the psionic.
Project Starburst?
You got it.
No, let me think of a good name. Not Starburst, because I already used Star.
You used Starburst already too. It
That
was in the title. I'm pretty sure Starburst was the last episode.
Project Bluebeam.
Bluebeam. Sounds like a newfangled kind of laser.
I'm writing it in big capital letters at the top of my notes. Project Bluebeam.
It'll be
Project Bluebeam.
one day.
They took her out of here. They knew you guys were coming. She was disposable. They've got some escape route upstairs somewhere.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Is there a fast way up there? There must be an emergency exit.
No, this isn't the 20th century with all the American rules and law. Shit has to have 2 exits. The only way down here was the elevator.
Huh. Well.
I guess I'm gonna have to find.
Let me see that gun.
Don't come closer, he says as he begins.
You're coming with me.
No, take your DB friends and get out of here, he says. He begins backing up. You see his hands obviously shaking. He's definitely not battle experienced.
Let's see. How am I gonna get him up to the freaking elevator? That's a good question. He can't climb.
You could just shoot him in the head and then cut off his hand.
Throw him up piece by piece.
And in case there's like a handprint reader.
I'm just gonna walk away from him. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead back to the elevator.
One by one, people start waking up. And you go walking back towards the elevator, leaving the power supply behind you and the plexiglass room and the 6 tables, leaving that behind you, and go to the elevator. There's the flames there again.
Before I go through, I want to reheal.
Use your second win, roll 1d plus 10.
Not bad.
Was it 1d what?
10.
8.
Plus 10 is 18 hit points you get back. Putting you back up to full.
Go right through it.
You go up to it again and make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. 2 dice, take the lowest.
And a 2.
So 2 plus 5 is 7. Not enough. You take full damage yet again. As you go jumping out, trying to climb as quick as you can. 11 and 9 is 20 hit points of flame damage as your metal begins heating up. And you climb up to the next floor, and you see on this floor Alara and Hida talking back and forth as they're walking down the hallway, checking doors. The ground
There has to
rumbles.
be an exit around here somewhere, guys.
The problem
They took
is,
Sarah and went to another building.
how could they have gotten past our perfectly planned assault?
There's another way out.
Totally no hangups at all.
The ground rumbles. The wrist bracelet that you have on your wrist, Michael. Imminent power system failure from your mech.
Can I see a camera from my mech?
You click a little button and look at your wrist, and you see another volley of missiles flying at your mech, and then snow.
Oh shit! I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no.
Michael.
Ah!
Do you want some painkillers?
Maybe after this battle.
I take it you grabbed a few syringes just for the hell of it.
Oh man,
Fuck it.
that's a whole new different kind of coffee, my friend.
Did you take the did you accept the offer?
No, he didn't. Not yet.
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys have pretty thoroughly explored this place. The only thing left is that circular seam that you guys haven't figured out how to get past.
Yeah, there's a thing with that. And does anybody have any freaking missiles? Or rockets, or like bombs, or grenades, or an explosive llama?
I don't want to use them, but I can use my nanobots and just frickin' break the glass on the frickin' door and it'll eat right through it.
Well, it's not about the glass, it's about that weird seam in metal. I don't know how to...
That- That's what I'm saying. It's a nanobot. Eats out everything metal.
That's the only place we haven't explored yet, but we also have information that Sarah has moved from this building. So we could just cut our ties, cut our losses, and I could make out with getting absolutely nothing out of this. It'll be okay.
Absolutely nothing. I helped you collect absolutely nothing.
What do you,
By the way, I'm sorry.
what do you mean you helped me collect absolutely nothing?
That's what I'm asking you, in fact.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything out of this, did we?
I certainly remember there being some credits exchanged.
I'm gonna go over to that circular door and I'm gonna throw the frickin' nanobots on it as they're frickin' arguing. I don't even care what they're talking about.
Oh, so you mean... do you mean that card that guy gave me? I told you there was only like 60 credits on it.
I think you found 60 credits in the basement while you were cleaning up after the janitor. Come on, you found more than 60 credits there.
What are you referring to specifically?
There were multiple people whose cards you got.
Oh, yeah, that happened. Right. So, I think your cut was like 60 credits?
Yeah. Who lent you money for coffee when nobody else would?
You.
So
I know that we're stalling and it's past midnight already, but this is probably the most engaging conversation I've had.
by the way, Michael, the thing firing the missiles, I just put it in the Discord chat. There's in the camera
You put it in
before
the Discord
before the camera went snowy. You saw landing a coalition Death Head transport with 6 giant mechs that got out of either side that were taking turns firing missiles. One of them fired its missiles at your mech. So there are probably 6 giant mechs up above you right now.
I think,
Wow.
Michael, is everything okay?
You guys are on the same floor now.
Oh,
We got
Michael, is
6 mechs
everything-
above us. We need to find a secondary exit. We're not getting up there.
What if
There's no way.
we
gotta find a back door.
What if I machine ghost into this laptop here and project our location, our heat signatures on ground level running to the east while we run to the west? You see what I'm saying?
You know that there is no way that heat signatures or anything is penetrating through these walls, floors, ceiling.
Oh yeah, they don't know we're down here for sure. They have to send people down here. Mechs can't get down here, so we're kind of safe for a minute.
Nah, there's a lot of people there. There's a transport.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Okay, how are we gonna jam out of here?
We gotta
Maybe
find an
there's a
exit.
map of this place that I could get.
Check the computer system.
Let me go ahead
Look for
and put
emergency exit
that,
signs.
since you guys have already been through every floor. I will give you the layout.
Oh, perfect. That would be very helpful. Dead air. Everybody drink.
Yeah, it's about time we drank some, bitch.
Somewhere.
Guys, listen, I'm already on my 4th, like, Kraken and Red Bull. Since we started at 10, and it is now midnight.
Yeah,
That's a very short amount of
don't worry.
Hmm.
We're getting close.
Jose, take all the time you need. I love playing this. This is my favorite game of the week.
Nice.
I look
So
forward to it.
I don't know if you guys have seen the map. The top left corner is the MRI, CT, X-ray place where you shotgunned people in half.
Where did you post this?
Discord.
Which Discord?
Friday D&D.
I don't
Not
see
seeing
anything
anything.
new.
I didn't see anything earlier when I was looking for what you.
Oh, because I didn't hit the send button.
Oh. That's some stuff that happens because you're drunk.
Maybe.
I'm sober.
Maybe he says.
So I'm sending one image right now, the one that I meant to send about 5 minutes ago for the Skullhead transport.
Oh, that
And
looks
then-
rad. I can't like look at it zoomed in because it'll mess with our Discord, but it looks rad.
And
It does.
there's the map. Top left corner was the MRI X-ray place where you shotgun a bunch of people in half. The second floor below that you guys were on with all the patient rooms was the bottom left corner, the floor that you're on now.
Mhm.
The surgical room is the top right corner, and Michael went into the bottom left is where he saw patients in that giant power supply in the corner with the plexiglass square in the middle.
Okay.
Hmm.
We're all together now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
On the floor, on the bottom left corner.
Okay.
You guys are standing kind of in between the elevator and the medication. Finish checking. Oh wait, no. You came across a bunch of people hiding behind a bed in exam room 3.
Yes. Do these appear to be civilians? Are they wearing any marks of the coalition? And Are they armed?
They all look like civilians. You see no weapons on them as they're all crouched behind the bed. You see 7 people back there.
Do they work for the coalition?
They look dressed like doctors and stuff that just like everybody else's space. No specific insignia of the coalition.
Okay. Guys, that
But-
giant power supply could probably be our way out of here. We overload that thing and blow it up. It should put a hole in this wall that we can definitely get out of.
How do we get away from it?
You're right.
It's on the floor with the flames.
You know what would be really helpful? Oh no, guys, I totally forgot. We have a problem.
You might have mentioned your problem.
Is it the problem that I'm out of grenades?
Yes.
The ground rumbles again.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'll look over to the people who are hiding and ask them if there's a way out and where it is.
I don't know. On the imaging floor, there's some escape route, some shuttle that they take to the next base for transporting patients.
Ooh. So that was the first one.
Rail?
Something like that. I don't know. I've never seen it. Just please don't kill me.
Which picture is that?
That is the top left corner. The X-ray, MRI, CT. They say, yeah, there's the X-ray and the MRI and the CT on that floor. The imaging where they do images of.
All right, let's go, guys. Run out to the elevator and start climbing up.
Copy that, I say, using any excuse to get out of my previous conversation with Alara.
Everybody make acrobatics checks once again to jump onto the rope.
Oh boy.
12. Ain't good.
Plus stuff.
13.
Plus stuff. Okay. 13 and 17. Everybody managed to jump on the rope and begin climbing up a floor. And you're back to the floor that you guys started on and jump out. And you turn the corner, and on the right, there's that circle with the seams. And you guys have been everywhere else on this floor.
That circle with the seams. And this is on the floor in the top left?
That is the floor on the top left.
Is that door metal?
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely metal.
Definitely metal.
Throw
You
the
see a...
nanobots at it.
You begin seeing them eat away at it. Roll 3D. Was it 6 or 8? Let's just make it an 8. Roll 3D8 hit dice, and just roll 5D8 because next round it does 2D8 more.
Okay, let's see here. 5D8. 22.
Nice. It begins eating and chewing away after 6 seconds, and another 6 seconds later, you can actually make out a little pinpoint the size of your eye through it, and the nanobots eventually die off. You can see through it now, but it's still solid.
Well, this seems like a good time for a vibroblade.
Is that the case?
I think vibroblades can cut through metal since they cut through armor.
All right.
Jose?
Yep, you go and take a slash. I was waiting to see what you guys did. So you take a slash, you make a scratch on it, take another slash and make another scratch on it. It takes you maybe a total of another 12 more seconds of just punch, 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 punch. And eventually you kind of rip away a hole about 2 feet square, and you can poke your heads through it and maybe kind of shoulder your way through. But there's sharp, jagged pieces of metal along the edges. You guys have hit die armor. It doesn't matter.
I've done worse for drugs.
I don't want to know.
You guys climb through, and you see inside a little computer station off to the right, and a long rail that goes right down a tube off into the distance, then curves around the corner.
Is there any shuttles or tubes or emergency tubes or anything?
The one shuttle that was here, it must have been taken.
Son of a bitch. Is there any way for us to figure out which direction the shuttle left for?
We can go down the tunnel still.
It curves just to the right, kind of in a northwesterly direction. If you want to think in the big scheme of things, that's in the direction of Chi-Town, but you have no idea how it goes.
And they could get there way faster than we can. What if I use Machine Ghost and stop their vehicle?
Oh, that is an interesting ploy. You can try it.
Because it's on
Reverse it.
a rail, right? It's like a tram.
It is. Yep.
So yeah, what if I use Machine Ghost and just stop the whole tram? The whole thing?
You can try. You can definitely try.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use Machine Ghost, and this is going to cost 12 psi points, so give me 1 second.
Can't you reverse it?
Maybe. She's going to try.
All right. 12 psi points, and it says...
You put on your VR goggles and put your hand on the computer, jack into it. Immediately, you appear in a laboratory, much like your own.
My own?
Much like the one that you're in.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're standing in a very realistic holographic representation of the tunnel that you guys are standing in.
Interesting. A very real projection?
Yep.
Okay, is there a way for me to, like, touch the like, rail and call the vehicle back?
You reach down to grab the rail, and you take 12 points of psychic damage from touching the rail as it jolts you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Let's try this.
Don't do that again.
The rail come back. How do I, like, get to the other rail to, like, make it come back?
There's only the one rail that goes down. There's a computer system off to your right that you're jacked into. There are ways of hacking and creating stuff in this virtual world.
Creating stuff.
Yeah, it's a computer. You can input code and try and create stuff.
Okay. For starters, I'm going to do the cool thing and create a light cycle so I can hop on it and chase down the tram.
You go flying down the tram at what must be thousands of miles an hour. Your little sky cycle flying down, and you catch up to the shuttle that is flying at maybe 300 miles, 350 miles an hour down this rail, and you're catching up to it, driving right behind it.
Okay. My goal...
It looks unmanned.
Yeah, my goal is to, like, go to the control panel for the shuttle and reverse it.
What would it be? Intelligence. Make an intelligence check to try and will your mind to do such a
But
thing.
Jose, I'm not good at that. Alright, hang on. I gotta take a drink.
DC 14.
Preemptive drinking, DC 14. Intelligence check. Please be good. Jose, you're never gonna believe this.
Crit.
No. I rolled
14 exactly.
14.
You go and jump off. Begin to slide down the side of the shuttle. You kind of grab on and manage to grab hold of the cockpit. And pull yourself up and just flip yourself into the cockpit. That was fucking close. Who knows how much psychic damage you would have taken traveling at 150 miles. So you get into the cockpit. There's lights and stuff blinking. There's controls. There's all kinds of stuff.
There's usually like a lever, and you push it and it goes forward, and you pull it and it goes back.
Make an investigation check for hacking.
Hacking? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do that. Investigation. This is not very good either. I'm gonna screw up at some point tonight, guys. 9?
Please don't.
Come on, we need 9 total.
Yes.
You hit the reverse button,
Ooh. Okay.
but instead of stopping it first, it stops and goes in reverse and throws you through the windshield.
Aw.
Okay, so now that it's
And takes off in reverse.
reversing, I take off my headset and I say, "Everybody, be ready
9.
to jump on this."
3, 11, 10, and 21, and
like this.
6.
I don't like this at all.
27 points of psychic damage as you go tumbling a good 100 yards
Holy shoot!
out the windshield, down the thing.
How many?
21. No, 20. Sorry. 27.
Ooh, that hurt, but not as bad as it needed to, so we're good.
Yeah, the die rolls were 1s, 2s, and 3s. I got 1 6
Well,
out of 8d6.
thank you, Dice.
So, yeah,
Oh,
you go
RNG.
tumbling up. After a few seconds, the shuttle comes returning. And you take off the headset just in time to see it pull up in front of you. And you see 2 figures inside, one large one and one. And that's where we're going to
Sarah,
call it
inside?
this evening.
No, I was having so much fun.
No.
Boo. Boo. I'm kidding. We love you, Jose. Thank you for spending.
Yeah, no, I figured this would be a good This would be a good cliffhanger right here. Who knows who's inside, and we'll see if we eventually get some more followers through cliffhangers, some
Yeah.
regulars.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, we had one person watching the whole time. Not the whole
sweet.
time.
Cool.
Thank you.
They tuned in like 5 minutes after, but like other than that, they've been here the whole
There.
time.
Shout out to our listener.
Oh, DM, do your outro, and then we can do post game stuff.
In an elvish voice, Lachnach, my little beauty, Lachnach. As a head strokes some long brown hair and fades to black.